Hello viewers, in today's video I'm going to discuss some of the key reports that you may find in your QuickBook online system. Interestingly, many people believe that QBO is only a bookkeeping system, and so they do not usually pay any attention to the key reports that may be available in a QBO system. And based on my experience, I can tell you, if you're the owner of a small business and you are operating your QBO system on your own, then you must analyze those reports to improve the performance of your business. They are a great source of wealth. So let's move to the reports that you may find in your QuickBook online system.
Okay, now in order to go to the banking, the option is you go to transactions and there is a banking link, you click it and overhead. So it tells you that this dummy organization has three types of accounts: one cash on hand, other is of course checking account, and there's a credit card account. So when you just click on the cash on hand, you understand that what you can see is that all transactions have been properly classified and entered into the QBO system. Now you move to the second account and you find that there are several transactions that need they should be properly classified and then entered into the QBO system. It is not yet done. So before we are able to prepare our financial statements, we need to carry out this task. Similarly, when we just click on the credit card account, we also notice that there are several transactions that need to be properly classified and entered into the QBO system in order to enable us to prepare financial statements from these bookkeeping transactions. So the important point that you need to keep in mind regarding these bank accounts, including cash on hand, is particularly the two bank accounts that are shown over here, is that the client's bank accounts are attached with the QuickBook Online on a real-time basis. So whatever transactions are taking place in your banking system, they are automatically being transferred to the QuickBook Online system. So it is the job of the accountant to see and match those transactions with the bank statements. Usually this activity is performed at the month end, but so long as the quick action for these transactions is required, it would demand that these transactions should be at least classified and entered into the QBO system. And later on, once you have access to the bank statement, that you can use for a reconciliation purpose, and probably you have to reclassify some of the transactions that you could not identify at this point in time. For example, if we look at these transactions, we understand that there's a proper classification like bank charges, office supplies, auto fuel, etc., etc. But there may be certain transactions under the heading uncategorized and all that. So for that, you need to wait for example, the bank statement, so that you can figure out what is the true nature of that transaction, or probably you're going to ask your client to provide that additional information. Similarly, when we just click on the bank account, we find that there are different transactions. For example, over here we see transfer to uncategorized asset. Now we don't know about it, frankly, that what type of transaction is it, so we need to seek additional information. Then transfer from uncategorized asset. So when you come across such type of transactions, then of course additional information may be required to reconcile and match these transactions so that the source document and the QuickBook record, they are all in line. So banking provides you almost real-time based information about the types of transactions that are taking place in your bank account, whether it's a credit card or your debit card, as the case may be, and all these transactions are almost instantaneously being entered into the QBO system. And if you are going to match it, reconcile it quickly, so it means your bookkeeping and accounting records are in good shape. So thank you for watching. Till the time we go for the next video, and of course in those videos gradually we'll move into more detailed transactions. Some of them may appear to be complex because they're meant for accountants, but anyway, will try to learn those mechanics. So those of you who are trying to maintain their QuickBooks by themselves, they may learn some additional rules about QuickBooks Online. Thank you once again.